In the land of Egypt, Joseph, sold into slavery by his own brothers, found himself in the house of Potiphar. Potiphar was an officer of Pharaoh and captain of the guard. The Lord was with Joseph, and he became a successful man. Potiphar saw that the Lord was with Joseph, and that the Lord made all he did to prosper in his hand. Finding favor in his sight, Potiphar made Joseph overseer of his house and put him in charge of all that he had. From that time on, the Lord blessed the Egyptian's house for Joseph's sake. The blessing of the Lord was on all that he had. In house and field, Joseph was handsome in form and appearance. After a time, his master's wife cast longing eyes on Joseph and said, "Lie with me." But he refused and said, "My master does not know what is with me in the house. He has committed all that he has to my hand. There is no one greater in this house than I. Nor has he kept back anything from me but you, because you are his wife. How then can I do this great wickedness and sin against God?" And as she spoke to Joseph day after day, he would not listen to her. One day, Joseph went into the house to do his work, and none of the men were there. She caught him by his garment, saying, "Lie with me." But he left his garment in her hand and fled and got out of the house. When she saw he had left his garment, she called to the men of her household. She said, "See, he has brought among us a Hebrew to laugh at us. He came in to lie with me." And I cried out with a loud voice. As soon as he heard, he left his garment and fled. Then she laid up his garment by her until his master came home. But as soon as I lifted up my voice and cried out, he left his garment beside me and fled out of the house. When his master heard the words that his wife spoke to him, saying, "This is the way your servant treated me," his anger was kindled. And Joseph's master took him and put him into the prison, a place where the king's prisoners were confined. And he was there in prison. But the Lord was with Joseph and showed him steadfast love and gave him favor in the sight of the keeper of the prison. And the keeper of the prison committed to Joseph's charge all the prisoners who were in the prison. Whatever was done there, he was the one who did it. The keeper of the prison paid no attention to anything that was in Joseph's charge, because the Lord was with him, and whatever he did, the Lord made it succeed. For more inspiring stories and content, please subscribe to our YouTube channel.